dark skin, light skin, medium tones. Hunting brave, got mini afros. Big lips, got hips, some of us don't. Big nose, contour, some of us won't. Never wanna put us in a medium road. Wanna fat pretty like a Kardashian, no. Wanna fat pretty like my
guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Tan if you're new. In today's video, we have a unit that was sent over from LuvMe Hair. Today's unit goes by the name of Mystery Mulberry Silk Straight 4x4 Closure Lace Glueless Wig. If you want to find out my thoughts and opinions on this unit, continue to watch. But before we get into the video, make sure you're subscribed and also make sure you follow me on Instagram and TikTok. They're both at Dotson. Let's get into this install.
Niggas want me to get ratchet, niggas want me to attack it. Put the hood on, they calling me gases. March it like Bob Saget, beauty I can't pass it. Eating everything, nigga, no fasting. I don't care how much you knew me in the past tense. I ain't no Julianne style, this ain't no last dance. Way past it. Fucking on my ex cause he validate me. Fucking up a check, I don't wanna receipt. Mind get possessed, let my bitch speak freely. My best friend escaped me, my pussy perceives me. My have a time change, I'm still playing the victim and you still playing the pick me. It's all
so let's go ahead and talk about Miss Mystery Mulberry Silk from LuvMe Hair. The cap construction of this unit has 3 combs in total, with all 3 combs pretty much being in the front of the unit, with one of those combs being in the very center. It also comes with adjustable straps and a security band as well. With the security band, you can remove it if you need to do so, but you can also adjust it to your liking. According to the website, this unit is said to be 100% human hair from one donor. It can last 1 or more years, and of course that's with the proper care. It's 150% density. The color is Mystery Mulberry. The hairline is pre-plucked. It can be dyed because again it is 100% human hair. It has adjustable straps. The circumference of this unit, it just says standard medium, but typically on LuvMe Hair, their standard medium is a 22.5 inch circumference. Just keep that in mind. And then the lace area is a 4x4 inch. I pretty much agree with everything that's stated on the website. The only thing I'm kind of like about is the pre-plucked hairline. Now granted, this hairline is more pre-plucked compared to the last LuvMe Hair unit that I did, and I want to say that was the chestnut brown 5x5 closure wig. I'll make sure to pop up the thumbnail right here and also link it up in the cards above. But this one was much more compared. This one was more pre-plucked than that one. But even with that, this unit could use a little bit more plucking in my opinion. For me, in the style that I knew I wanted to do with this unit, it really doesn't matter. But if you are someone who is going to want the hairline to show, then you're probably going to want to pluck it a little bit more. I would definitely say that this unit is 150% density. I'm not going to lie though, while I was flat ironing it, I was just kind of like, ugh, it seems like a little bit thin in my opinion. But then once I cut it, I don't know, I feel like it almost thickened up. Does that ever happen to you guys? Like after you cut some of the hair, you feel like, oh, it's a new density now all of a sudden? No, just me? Okay. Now with this being a 4x4 closure unit, you do get 4 inches going straight across in the front and then 4 inches going straight back. So therefore, if you are someone who's not the biggest fan of lace frontals like 13x4s, 13x6s, I want to say there's even 13x7s. If those aren't your zhuzhs, you more so want to protect your edges, this is the type of unit for you. Speaking of edges, obviously with the closure unit, your edges are going to be out. With this style, I knew that the left side would be covered up, but I'm actually surprised that the right side is being covered up so well. Now if I did decide to wear this, I don't know, in maybe a middle part or something like that, and the wind decided to blow, yeah, you definitely gonna see my edges at that point. Now with the combs on this unit, to me, they're kind of positioned a little bit weird. I say that because, well, the one in the center, that's pretty standard, I would say. But the two on the sides, I don't know. I feel like with closure units, they always have the two on the sides and then the one in the back. I personally rely on the one that's in the back because that's typically the one that I only use. I don't know. Whenever we wear stocking caps up underneath our units, it's kind of hard to have a comb grip down. So I don't know, I just feel like they're positioned really weird. Now with the tangling and shedding of this unit, currently I'm not getting either, which I'm very happy and thankful and appreciative of that. I figured that I would get some type of shedding just because it is a colored unit, but so far so good. Speaking of color, when I did wash this unit earlier, I did notice a little bit of the dye bleeding while I had it under the water. Now granted, I had it on, I don't want to say hot, it was more so warm. I would say it was warm water, yeah. But once I switched it to cold water, the dye stopped running. So I've said this before and I've done this before, and you would think that I would learn from my mistakes, but I would just recommend whenever you are washing a unit that has color in it, wash it on cold. But just make sure to wash it just in case if there is dye that needs to run, it can run out, that way it doesn't stain any of your shirts or anything like that. Continuing on with the color, okay, so if you've been following my channel for a little bit, I want to say maybe the last year or so, because I want to say that's when I actually started taking my channel serious. But I reviewed Soloana, and Soloana is a synthetic unit, and if you're a wig wearer, you know exactly where Soloana comes from. Well, they have a unit that's this color. I want to say it's pretty much exactly this color. I'm not gonna say I dislike that unit, but I wasn't the biggest fan of that unit. And for sure the length on it, because it tangled, but then also, I don't know, I just didn't feel like it meshed very well with my skin tone. But this one, I feel like it's doing me justice. I feel like it's doing me right. And I think it's because of the cut, the way I cut this unit. I feel like this color on me, I keep looking into my mirror, I'm sorry. But I feel like when it comes to this color, for me, on me, it has to be a shorter unit in order for it to work for me. But I basically said all that to say I absolutely love this color. This burgundy wineish color, I don't know, to me it's just giving. Like, it's perfect because we are going into the winter season, so yeah. I even tried to match my eyebrows to the unit. Next, let's talk about the lengths this unit is offered in. It is offered in 16, 20, and 24 inches. Originally, I wanted the 24 inch, but they had sold out at that time. Currently, they're back in stock of all three, but I received the 16 inch. I want to say receiving the 16 inch was like a blessing in disguise because, again, I do like this color and a shorter length on me. Like I said earlier, I feel like it just gives. The 16 inch, it wasn't too long. I mean, I showed you how long it was earlier, and if not, I'll insert it right now. But I don't know, I feel like clipping the ends a little bit just kind of took it up a notch for me. Another thing that kind of took this unit up a notch for me is the way that I styled her. With the swoop and the flips, I want to say it's giving 70s. I'm pretty sure it's 70s. But regardless, I just feel like it's really fun, flirty, and cute. But yeah, to me, this unit was made for the beginners and or someone who just wants a really simple unit but with a fun pop of color. You know what I mean? I have tons of LuvMe hair units and they rarely disappoint me, and I want to say that this one is no exception. So yeah, with that being said, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Also make sure you subscribe to the channel before you leave, and also make sure you click the bell, that way you're notified anytime that I upload a video. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok, they're both at @Dotson. I'll be sure to have a direct link to this unit in the description box below, so make sure you check that out. I'll also have a coupon code that you can use, and I'll put it right here across the screen. But other than that, I don't have anything else to say for real, except for I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.